Part 9. The Iron Shepherd. The oil rig hummed with the frantic energy of a hive under siege. Kade didn't wait for a debrief. He leaned over the terminal, his fingers dancing across a cracked interface as Jide's technicians worked to broadcast the new uplink. The encryption key pulsed a deep, rhythmic violet, the signal of a new master. On the monitors, the scattered icons of dormant Ravagers and Stalkers across Victoria Island flickered from hostile red to a cold, obedient blue. Slink equals 1 times distance to the second times signal strength. The math held. The shepherds had been given a new flock to protect and a new predator to hunt. The docks, reclaiming the shore. The Victoria Island docks were a graveyard of shipping containers and twisted cranes, swarming with thousands of the half-organic husks. They moved in a literal wave of gray flesh and clicking metal, pushing toward the last few seaworthy vessels. Then, the sky screamed. The Vanguard, a dozen reprogrammed stalkers dropped from the cranes like spiders, their multifaceted eyes glowing blue. Instead of hunting Kade, they tore into the center of the zombie hive with mechanical precision. The heavy support, 2 Titan-class Ravagers, their hydraulic limbs now synchronized with Kade's neural link, waded into the surf. They didn't use cannons, they acted as mobile barriers, their massive bodies slamming together to form a steel wall against the horde. The air superiority. Swarms of smaller drones circled overhead, emitting a high-frequency pulse that scrambled the hive mind intelligence of the infected, turning their coordinated charge into a chaotic scramble. Into the fray. Kade didn't watch from the rig. He arrived in a second VTL, rappelling down onto a stack of containers in the heart of the docks. He didn't need his shotgun for defense anymore. He used it to mark targets for his mechanical army. "Push them back to the water," Kade shouted into his comms. As a cluster of husks tried to flank the Ravagers, Kade tapped his wrist-mounted controller. A nearby stalker leapt over his head, its blades whistling through the air as it decapitated the lead infected. For the first time, the ghost of the lagoon had an army. By dawn, the docks were silent, save for the mechanical whirring of the drones. A 3-block radius of Victoria Island had been cleared, a tiny island of safety in a sea of monsters. Kade stood on the edge of the pier, his modular armor stained with synthetic oil and grime. He looked at the pulsing beacon in his hand. He had opened the cage, but now he was the one holding the whip.